EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partners, week 15 just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
Get across the 20s, mark them at 22-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You watch the film from last week's game, and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
Going to mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man, it's C.D. Lamb. He's to the 15, and he will score. C.D. Lamb, touchdown, Dallas. His 12th touchdown of the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
You know you have a good week when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, strong chance to win every single week.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throws here down the field. Will fall. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Denver.
response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Ryland's kick here is good. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now, faking the give. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And a nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First down, Denver.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense getting their final instruction for heading back onto the field. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. A gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll push his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Broncos quick. Broncos quick.
Here's a design play from a marker. He loses the football. The Broncos have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving back in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep.
The Cowboys take over.
Cowboys offense. And their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, and it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
That's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
That is caught for 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good. 1st down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. The toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
46-yard line.
60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Liking 18. Ready up.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to
Our
an
look
end.
around the...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down. Not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
That's good.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Pat. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw. This one complete right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw.
28-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Broncos.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Ready. Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, And that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
It's fourth down.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's second down and 5.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Here now, third and 5.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught outside. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
The 26-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
To number 80. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Liking 18.
Now faking the give. He'll try to run for it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, play.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Broncos 1st down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A couple of yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, broken down to the 23-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and just about to get a wet there. Spinning and turning for picking up a 5. From 29, here's 2nd and 4. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 18 card. Let's go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cavalier, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go. Ready?
Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Cowboys 1st down.
Unlock line.
Here's the option, running right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The tackle made back at his
Now
48-yard
on
line.
2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
On the jump.
They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3.
19, Charger, 9. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That one, holding. It's complete. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He'll down inside the 25-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's to Ferguson once again. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
That is Ferguson in motion. He'll drop to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Second and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking,
They'll look to throw again. He'll step up, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
1st down, Denver.
That is caught, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Ryland's kick here is good, and the Broncos will go up by 7.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
That's going to be incomplete. Complete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow in a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 or 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.